Na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah. I'm standing gunning for a gang. I'm standing and gonna win. I'm hunting. You think you're intimidating? Oh, yeah, I'm soft, but I mean though. Move back so I never get too close. Yeah, I'm soft, but I mean though. I'm soft, but I mean though. Stay raw with my team though. Got my natives and my niggas and my gringos. Said I'm soft, but I mean though.
Smoked Out Battles, 5-year anniversary. We out here live at the Blackbird Hall. Surrey, make some noise. I'm your host, Redshirt Mike. Shout out to our sponsors, Where It's At Entertainment, Bacon Burger Productions. Damn, I'm fucking that shit up. Split is Flea, Dirt Mouth Clothing, and Royal Thieves. Make some noise. I am channeling my inner Jesse, but I have a co-host to my left.
Ben Burger from Bacon Burger Entertainment. Want to give a shout out to Green Grind.
Hold us down at the bar, please.
Smoked Out 5-year. Let's do this.
Yeah. Another one to my right.
Yo, it's Billboard, Smoked Out Ontario. Shout out to CRB, Beast Mode, iBattle. Everyone across there doing fucking battle rap for the culture. Make some noise for everyone.
Yeah. And of course, the man I channeled.
He channeled me, so it's Jesse J, man.
Hey! From AB and MB, man. Fucking make some noise for all y'all tonight, man.
Yeah. That being said, battler to my left, introduce yourself.
Yo, it's Coleslaw! Shout out to my family, shout out to Smoked Out, shout out to the breathable atmosphere. Let's get this party slotted in here.
Battler to my right, tell him who you are.
It's Kid Franklin, Smoked Out AB, Team Edmonton, shouts out No Coast, and shouts out Royal Thieves. Let's get this
Let's
shit
go.
Kid Franklin won the coin toss. It is round 1 on Coleslaw. Let's go.
Yo, you're a lot taller in person, but it's okay. I got a hunch that this is the perfect angle to deliver a sucker punch. Yo, Kid Franklin. Preparing for this battle was an epic hurdle, but I knew that it would be worth it when I got to rap against my favorite animated turtle. Like, hey, it's Franklin. The show that I watched when I was a kid. See, why do you want to be a rapper? You're so big with 90s TV. Alright, it seems that Coleslaw's caught in mortal peril since greens are a turtle's favorite snack. Observe this is the episode where the turtle bites back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
That was fire.
Let me tell you something. I actually haven't done that much research on you because How to Be an Idiot for Dummies isn't on my reading list. But I do sporadically care about world affairs to my credit. So I can say with absolute confidence I'm gonna knock you out of here so hard it's gonna be like a second Brexit.
Okay.
You're gonna need an ambulance to take you away like EU.
All right.
You're gonna spend the rest of your days wasted away in a padded corner, waiting for the coroner while you sadly begin to mentally manifest the likeness of another favorite animated protagonist, Caillou.
I hate Caillou.
But enough with the childish stuff. You may still be a kid, Franklin, but this Cabbage Patch is growing up.
Let's go.
Yesterday I turned 21. But I knew I'd be presented with the real present just a day later. A battle to savor, to shout out to Smoked Out. Thanks for the favor, what a gift to impart. Behold, the wrapping paper. Can't wait to tear him apart.
Let's go.
Because I'll tell you from the start, I've been preparing for this battle non-stop. Why binge watch when you can binge write? And now the behaviors are invading every little part of my life. Like a night when I want to brush my pearly whites, I just stare into the mirror and talk top speed till I see a sheen that matches the metallic refraction of all of the Oscars won by Meryl Streep. That's how I know that my teeth are clean. And when I exercise, I lift bars, pack them non-stop so I know that they're heavy. And for dinner every night, that's right, mom's spaghetti.
Let's go.
And when I fall asleep, I count sheep. But unlike regular mammals that endlessly babble with gaggle beasts, sees fences and leaps and drops tracks so bad, it turns Little Bo Beef onto gangster rap. And when I sleep, the nonsense and concepts that flow non-stop like an onsen drip in perfect synchronicity, and I master my dreamings that lurk when I'm sleeping. Now the dance when I'm dreaming, curate my mental states, intercept my inception, and then I awake. I'm talking to you, kid. Why would I fear any extremely large challenger in front of me when I control my destiny? Because when I wake up, I'm still lucid.
Facts.
Time. Round 1, Kid Franklin, let's go.
A wise man once said, there is no such thing as chicks with dicks. Only dudes with tits. Once I met her, I knew that is the truest shit. Now, I'm not saying she ain't a woman, because that's been said and done. But if I stand beside her like this, she makes me look like one. It's the slender, better contender versus the tender gender defender. All she cares about is the weather and whatever ruffles her feathers. We'll lay you out on a stretcher if you wear any furs or leathers. It only takes small measure to break thin skin with a point in pressure. I'll aim a shell at her eye, but better hide when I pull out the knives. Hold up. Fur, feathers, skin, leather, shells, hide. Do you know what I just described? That's all what's left when I skin you alive. I ain't chopping up cabbage. I ain't chopping up cabbage. If I'm cutting the coleslaw, I turn into a savage when I pull out the bone saw. This chick has no job besides boo-hooing and bitching. People like you are the reason they took a poo off The Simpsons. She hated me before this battle just because I have a penis. What's meant to die for no reasons, and she genuine means it. Every night she's praying and speaking to a genderless Jesus, asking why I wasn't aborted back when I was a fetus. You look so ugly and freakish, it scares your nephews and nieces. You say you love them to pieces, then they go to bed sleepless. If I was drunk and acting careless, I still wouldn't be calling her shoddy. This is the only time I'm embarrassed to brag about laying a body. If you were not as buff, push that man. If you were not as buff with less scruff, you might look a bit. Hold it down. If you were not as buff with less scruff, you might look a bit hotter. Standing for women's rights is tough when you smell like dishwater. I bet you got such a pedo father, he calls you his hot daughter. She tried to run, but he caught her, then bought her a shock collar. I'm scared if I insult her too much, she'll mace me with menstrual juice. If you so much as pocket check me, I will charge you for sexual abuse. Just because I'm bottom of the card don't mean I lack the skill. Franklin always gonna be top value on the bill. But I gave Mike a deal, came to hang, so you're in luck. It's one shot, one kill, the best bang for your buck. Let's go.
Round two. Coleslaw, let's go.
I'm sorry that the lack of a penis has you intimidated.
Let's go!
If you can't get on the progressive bandwagon, go back to the 1920s where you've been faded. All right?
Facts.
Look, Coleslaw's back, representing women where you see them least. A zone full of testosterone. Looks like we're in the belly of the beast. Just a double X chromosome giving salutations. Yo, XY high. Congrats on your mutation. While you in your round, desperately trying to find some souls to compel, I was probably smiling, but in reality, I was bored as hell. Oh, speak of the devil. Wait, it's worse. This guy's not as talented. He can swear but not curse. His only attempts at dark magic are tragic. Yo, talking about my gender or something, his smack talk just fizzles and goes out in matches. I developed a cold before I came to this battle. I know, the timing is outrageous, but I was already pretty sick before my nose started to drip, so now I'm just double contagious. So, Kid Franklin, if I sneeze, please don't freeze or try to impede it, because if skill can be passed on virally, yeah, you desperately need it. How do you kill a coleslaw? Man, if you can come here talking about my leaves thinking you found the key, well, do us all a favor, follow another famous Franklin, tie it to a kite and rediscover electricity. Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, I'm actually shocked by all of my supporters. I've been collecting your kind words like a hoarder as seen on TLC. Now watch as I condense it in a moment, flip it, twist it, kiss it, and use it to smack down my opponent. Yeah, it's a sort of twisted system in my mentality, but don't think you've touched the tip of twisted till you see the fractured fragments of Franklin left at the end of round 3. Rinse and spit, twisting your words like a dentist. Brace yourself. I hope you retain it. But your language, language is less than fine. If you'd like, I can write you an Invisalign. Yo. Bang your teeth. I know you guys are in it for the booty, but why would I be the beauty when I'd rather be the beast? Living in a castle. Smoking so much reef, I think my cutlery can speak. Ain't that every rapper's niche? And like the people that came before me, like the cursed creature that lives in that castle, I'll never know. Do the people really like me? Or are they just so trapped by my vicious vernacular when I'm spitting spectacular, enraptured in the zone that all of my listless listeners develop Stockholm Syndrome? Oh. You know, aside from our aforementioned chromosomal difference, you and I were really not that different. Both rappers, eyes on the prize, look like we could be in high school. Our conviction is clear. Yet there is one clear difference. It's heritage. That's logic. This guy's from Alberta. I'm 100% Slavic. Get it, girl? Get it!
Are you done?
Time!
Woo! Let's go!
Round 2, Franklin, let's go!
I wanted a plate that would suit me.
Yeah.
No basic, unruly, plagiarist newbie.
Quiet!
So this is who Mike threw me? It's David Suzuki's favorite groupie. I don't discriminate against any women. I am not a sexist. But tomorrow morning, she'll be in the kitchen making me my breakfast. And she gives grief to me for teasing her being a leftist. Luckily, healthcare is free because she'll be seeing a dentist. I'll admit, if I had a kid, I would be the worst father. But she'd be one of them weird moms that cooks with her birth water. Every battle I win, the feeling is great.
Does that?
Say it again. Say it again, by the way.
Every battle I win, the feeling is great. The aura overwhelms. So it's different after we finish a plate and get full of ourselves. Okay. 2 MCs flaked out on you. I guess they were just bewildered. Guys, no showing you on a date. I bet that feels familiar. Her having any sort of sexual encounter is genuinely a delicacy. Her favorite position in the bedroom is definitely celibacy. You look like you live desolately, probably inside a cellar. She ran away from home after her parents had tried to sell her. With a face like that, she has the sex life of an average elder, wears a baseball hat and keeps the pussy on lock like an animal shelter. If I had been more keen, I would have put money up to pay for this. Because when she puts green down on her work, the result is paperless. People like you are dangerous. Don't tell me I'm mistaken. Because how can you not work a job when all you do is take them? While you get all hyped trying to shut down fossil fuels as a target, I'll run a fat pipe through your thick bush and get to market. She loves to moan and groan, calling Alberta the rich crook. If you got a problem with oil, then step back when this kid cook. Without it, there's no makeup to cover this chick's looks, no ink to write on paper or doodle in flip books, no fishing rod or tackle box to store your fish hooks, no candles on kitchen pots so you can grip the dish good, no flashy paint, waxing sprays to maintain the whip hood, no G-shocks or big clocks to see how long this list took. You drive the house, have a phone, the things you own got your shit shook. I'll send you home, where'd you go for squaring up to this rook?
Let's go!
Protesting our oil isn't what makes you a dumb loser. It's the fact you go home back to being a consumer. I'll drag her through
Let's go!
I'll drag her through Victoria, put her head down a damn sewer, so she can see all her bullshit flowing back to Vancouver. Because then you might actually take a minute and start to think that maybe you should stop acting like your shit doesn't stink.
Round 3, cool talk, let's go!
Yeah.
Hold it down!
David Suzuki and I, man, we're bros. We're totally in on the sitch. If you want, we could plant you a forest and you could get lost in it like the Blair Witch. Yeah, because you drop bombs, but less like a dictator, more like a pigeon. They're small and they stink. They might come from an ass, but they're not as badass as you think.
Yes, back!
Speaking of tweeting, your rhetoric reminds me a lot of our neighbor to the south. You got a lot of smack, but no fat coming out of your mouth. Do I wear makeup and keep fish hooks? Man, it's all speculation. One thing's for certain, you suck at dictation. But if you feel like an egg you're gonna crack and feel the need to pair it, sir, please let's do some damage control and keep it under 120 characters. Cause I don't need to channel my inner winner. It streams for free on Netflix. My metric electric, just stay tuned to see Coleslaw beaten kid, cause I've seen Stranger Things. Whoa. Yeah, I still get nervous when I sit down to write. That's right. Dark ink hits the page like it's praying for light. But despite the strife, the battle of doubt, fear all encompassing, my instinct is uncrumbling like it's written in stalagmite upright. When there's a battle in sight, no flight, I fight. On my way here, I got a little lost, so I had to ask a query. So I asked my friend, "Hey Siri, where's the nearest Kid Franklin to me?" And then my phone's kind of old. The answer came out clearly, like going past the IHOP, nonstop roadblock, keep it running, I-5, keep right, merge on, traffic coming, cruising, Kingway, boundary, back to the Anarchist Island, U-turn when you're ready, hit the drive-through before Treadskate, cause fuck hunger, the same pan of speed until the motor won't go, roll to transit, hop on expo, pray difference, no delays, intact, on track, off at gateway, little while to go before the flamingo, and then you'll arrive on your destination on the left. There be Kid Franklin, just below the best. Alright. But why leave all the negativity, man? I don't care. Back home, you guys are walking on a fine pipeline. There's no grudges between you and me. It's all begotten, but make no mistake. Time can shake what's feeble and fake, but I can't change what's truly innate. And try as you might, you never can break the fact that I keep stepping back to the path that's been waiting so patiently day after day for me can't be forgotten. No, this chick can never stop being slossome.
After the battle, this bird will act mean, but inside she's chicken. By next year, you'll be out this scene and someone we ain't missing. She won't see 2020 cause she ain't got the vision. We've heard you spit plenty and no longer wanna listen. This is a classic with me winning. Got a title that couldn't be sold better. The kid puts a crazy blonde bitch down with a round like Old Yeller. If the bread slice... If the bread slice, don't tell her, cause I'm after the whole loaf. We rose from the grow house, but only I've shown growth. I may be just a beginner, but I put in hard labor and saw the plan. Before I even deliver, they see kid in the picture like a sonogram. She's been getting special treatment. One judged battle out of 3? All 6 of mine someone beaten. Rivalry don't worry me. I ignored opinions to get here. None of the drama hurting me. Doors are held open for you, dear, but it's not common courtesy.
Let's go.
In one battle, she said, "I make smart water think harder." Now this I had to mention. So what exactly did you do, Emily? Sit down and ask it a question? It's clear you were neglected. Had a poor mother and father model. Because you're so fucking lonely that you're talking to a water bottle. I liked your hairdo in your debut. You were doing your thing. Rocking pigtails, only time you'll see her handlebars in the ring. It was...
Let's go! Let's go!
It wasn't hint of pink. The color changes so much it's dead now. I'm talking a different dye when I say this bird blew the back of her head out. This battle a downfall. You'll fade after I've withered your clout. She feels attacked and exploited, but I just figured her out. Put the cannon to her face. Ain't the first round that big in her mouth. I got the strap to her head. Call it a thing to be triggered about. I'll leave you looking.
Wow!
I'll leave you looking more torn and ratted than the clothes hobos wear. I got a gun so big, it blew a hole in the ozone layer. But this hoe don't care. So why does she even try to compete? Cause once you lose all that gas, you're gonna die from sun's heat.
Okay.
When I grab the blower, then I'm clearing the air. If she grabs the blower, it's drying her hair. They told you break a leg, but now you're caught in a snare. Step to this round and catch defeat like trapping a bear. I got 2 twin 9s, that's an identical pair, strapped on both limbs like an electrical chair. Your whack shit, some may condone due to exceptional flair, but I'll win judged on growth alone like a vegetable fair.
Make some noise for that battle! Those of you on YouTube, let us know who you thought won. Boom.